Hi everyone, I'm Rajvali and I'm here to explain about the conciliation process. So conciliation is a voluntary process where a conciliator helps the parties which is in a dispute and help them to communicate and negotiate a mutually acceptable solutions. So the purpose of this is to resolve a conflict, and it is very cost effective and helps to maintain a good relationship between the working parties, and also it is very flexible and allows to create good solutions to both parties. And here is the steps of conciliation process. The first step is initiation. So at first, they should initiate the conciliation process. Either party can do this, and then selection of conciliator. The parties should choose the conciliator or they should appoint the person. Second process is preliminary meeting. So the conciliator will explain the process and he will ground all the rules for it, and the both parties should present their perspective in that. And the third step is joint session. So they have to openly communicate with the conciliator and they have to discuss the conflict between them. And after that, he had to identify the issues between the conflict, and the conciliator will help the pinpoint areas of disagreement between the both parties. So by this way, conciliator will act as a mediator between the both parties in order to resolve the conflicts between them. So by this way, they can gather informations about their conflicts, and it helps in the maintenance of good relationship between the both parties. So the fourth step is individual meeting. So the conciliator will arrange an individual meeting privately with both the parties to discuss their problem, and then he will finalize the problems between them, and he will decide a particular solution for it, and then developing solutions and agreement drafting. So finally, once the agreement is reached, the conciliator will assist in drafting the terms of the settlement between the both parties, and the both parties will review the agreement and they'll sign it, and it will be legally binding depending on the context and the jurisdiction. Then after that, post conciliation is being followed. So here the implementation and follow up is being maintained, and here they have to implement all the terms and conditions which have been made in the agreement. So advantages of conciliations are it is very informal and very flexible so that it can be easily conveyed to the conciliator, and it is very confidential so that it encourages open communication. It is very quick and speed, and the parties can also retain control over the outcome. So these are the advantages of conciliation process, and some of the disadvantages are it is involuntary nature so that the parties may refuse to participate or engage, and lack of authority. So the conciliator cannot impose any solutions to them, and it should be decided by them privately. And then is variable outcomes. So effectiveness will be depend on the conciliator's performance. So here are the conclusions. So conciliation is actually a valuable alternative dispute resolution process. It helps in a good mutual understanding and collaboration, and also maintains good relationship, which helps to avoid a litigation cost, and very easy mechanism to resolve a conflict. Thank you.